Hello, in this video I will talk about the importance of modifying language, materials and methodologies in language teaching practice. First of all, we as teachers do not talk to our students as if they were native speakers. We modify our speak so they understand what we're saying and with different purposes. For example, one of them is to have comprehension checks. When I give instructions, I repeat what I say, sometimes I use synonyms and I try to utter as clearly as possible, and afterwards I make comprehension questions, or I even make my students repeat what I have just said so that I make sure they know what they have to do. Another purpose is to emphasize key terms, right? For example, if I am reviewing or studying with them present perfect, I try to use that structure as much as possible so that they get familiar with the grammar. It is very important to mention that we as teachers should speak as correctly as possible, because since students learn from us, they may also learn mistakes that we may make. Okay, regarding material, I believe that material is designed for people all over the world and by foreigners, right? They are not designed specifically for certain groups or countries, so that we always have to adapt material to the characteristics of students in turn, right? For example, if I find that a reading in a book is too hard for my students, I may modify it in the sense of, maybe make them team up, read the reading together, and then try to get the gist out of the reading from whatever they understand, right? So that, I consider that it is very important make the adjustments in the way that materials are challenging enough, but not too easy nor frustrating, right? Okay, regarding methodology, methodologies have changed in the sense of making them more student-centered. Right now, we try to make students speak as much as possible so that we avoid the TTT, the teaching talking time, and we promote the student talking time, right? And another thing that now is very important is try to focus more on the process than on the subject, right? And the example that provides the book, the anthology is very nice. I like it very much, where students have to learn about planets, and then one of the students, they said an activity where one of the students goes to the wall, and then read some description of planets, and then goes back to the group and repeat that information, so that the students in the group have to match the description given with pictures of planets in a piece of paper, right? So they have to discuss if they agree what the best option for the description given. In this way, students learn about planets. At the same time, they have a rich practice of language. The student that goes to the wall have to memorize information, then so he or she repeats it to his co-work, to his classmates, and then the classmates have to deduct from the information received, and then compare, and then discuss, and then finally decide what the best description is for each one of the planets given. I believe that with the adjustments mentioned, learning can be more dynamic and effective. Thank you very much.